Guys, I promise you, I am butt cheeks at Madden 23, but I was still able to get the man, the myth, the legend, Trevor Lawrence, totally free, just by kind of grinding. It wasn't even hard. So before we get back into it, just want to update you guys on the channel. Not going to be updating normally, not going to be updating all the time. I have a full-time job, unfortunately. Doing a lot of good things over there, so keep an eye on all my socials for anything going on over there. But I did want to make this video for those out there who might be confused and not understanding what's going on and how the competitive pass actually might be beneficial to you if you just put in a little small tiny bit of effort, right? Right here you can see I got the Trevor Lawrence. I have 208 CP. 200 CP is needed to get him. 88 overall. He's pretty solid. I used him in a couple solos and a couple games last night. He has the throw motion. He got the juice. Either way though, the main point of this is to make sure you guys know that it's totally possible to get whatever the player reward is going to be this time and going forward every 2 weeks just by trying a little bit. So I just want to show you guys what I did in the competitive pass here and kind of put the bug in your ear that it's totally possible. Also, you can see right here, 2 days, 19 hours until it expires in the top corner there. I'm recording this on Friday afternoon. I got Trevor Lawrence late Thursday night, so it wasn't even like a hard task for me to get through the 2 weeks. You guys have 2 weeks in total to get all these stats. So let's jump into it. The first thing here I'm going to go over is the week 2 stats, it says, but here under the stats, there's 2 weeks of stats. And these stats aren't even hard to get. So if you get both of these done, I would strongly recommend getting both of these done. And also too, I'd strongly recommend getting these sets done. Whatever these sets are going to be and whatever these stats are going to be, I strongly recommend getting them done. Now, if the sets are crazy in the future, right? Like say the next one is put like 89 headliners into a set, like that might be a little nuts. So you might have to balance that out with something else. But that's where the other options here for competitive come in. Now, the first one I'm going to touch on is solo battles because I think this one's the easiest one. And it's also the one I had kind of the most trouble with due to mostly my Xbox. A little background on my playing in my platform here. I have an Xbox Series S, the little white one there, the one that doesn't have a disc player or anything like that. And since Madden 22 came out last year, I've had trouble using Madden 22 and 23 next gen because my game would just crash. Anybody who's familiar with my stream knows and has seen it before. I played next gen version and the game just crashes and shuts down. So for me, I'm probably going to go to old gen to play solo battles, MUT champs, and head-to-head seasons for the next pass, and then use my binder maintenance for the next gen version. But all that being said is right here, as you can see, I only got 28 out of 30 solo battles wins. And in total here, I only was able to get over 25 to count for CP. And also right here, I got 10 solo battles wins on MVP or higher. I got nothing done on legend. I know some people are having issues with some of these getting locked, like you can't get the repeatable ones here. And some of them aren't even loading in altogether. And I apologize if that's not working for you altogether. I would say continue on EA help. Continue on the EA help forums. Don't go on MUThead and MUT.gg. Go on the EA help forums. That's where EA reads all the complaints for the game. So right here, as you can see for solo battles, probably the easiest one to do. Combine that with the stats. And not only here too, something else to keep in mind as I show you guys the headliners pass is all done for me. Right here under the solo battles, you can get these done for headliners pass points as well. And then I also believe there was some stats here for the season 1 pass that you had to do some certain things for solo battles or touchdowns in any mode here. Yeah, any mode, which includes solo battles. So I'd strongly recommend doing solo battles in some way, shape, or form, even if you get 25 done over the 2 weeks. Remember, this is compiled over 2 weeks, and I'll show you how it is for other modes in a little bit. So next we're going to go to seasons, and this one's probably the second easiest one, but it's not as rewarding. Solo battles is the easiest, but it's not as rewarding as seasons. Seasons is probably the second easiest, but it's not as rewarding as MUT champions, and I'll tell you guys why. Right here, as you can see, I only got 10 head-to-head seasons wins. I didn't really play much in seasons. I don't know if these wins count in squads. I was told the squad stuff counts for head-to-head points and all that good stuff, so keep that in mind. If you got a buddy or two that you play squads with, or if you want to find me on Xbox and play squads with me, I'm down to get some squads wins because those are tend to be a lot more easier to do when you have a couple buddies. A lot more fun. So here again, only 10 head-to-head seasons wins in total. Okay, and now we're going to MUT champions. Probably the one that I want you guys to pay most attention to because this is probably going to be the most rewarding part of the whole competitive pass going forward, probably for the rest of the year, and for good reason. And this is why they're kind of shifting everything out of Weekend League into MUT champions. And right here's the reason why. You're getting 20 CP pretty much for every milestone you get on these MUT champions wins. Now, I don't remember exactly how much you get for these, but if it's a 20 cadence, I'm going to assume anything 510 was 20 CP per each milestone. You reach there, and then you get 2 per MUT Champions games wins. So right here, I got 10 wins. Again, only 10 MUT Champions wins, and I'll show you my whole tragically bad record. So I got 20 CP out of that by repeating those wins. Guys, it's not hard. It's really not hard. That's 10 head-to-head seasons wins, 10 MUT Champions wins, and let's call it right here, 28 solo battles wins. Let's call it 25 just because that's what the milestone's at. I know I get 1 CP per, but let's just call it 25 and take those, 208 to bump it down to 205 out of 220. I still am over here to get the Trevor Lawrence. And if this is going to be the main goal each time, similar to MLB The Show, similar to other Ultimate Team programs, when there's a player item that is the focus and you have to get here, don't worry about the rest of this garbage. It's just packs. You're not even guaranteed to get anything good. Maybe down the line, they'll have something where they'll have like a super duper mega pack where it's like, you want to get this to get something back. I know next season or competitive pass, they're supposed to put an 89 all Madden player, I believe, in there. So I don't know how much it's going to be. I think it might be under 200 here. Like it might replace a midfield pack. So like keep in mind, like the main goal here is to get all this stuff, and especially this, the MUT Champions tokens. You want to stack these because this is your entry into the next MUT Champion, so you don't have to start right here, for example, and get a token here. Or I think it's level 3 is when you get the next MUT Champions. So you have to keep ahead on these MUT Champions tokens so you can get entry into MUT Champions, which I think is done to kind of gate bots and people coin farming, all that good stuff. So keep all of this in mind when it comes to the competitive pass. Get your stats done, absolutely. Get the sets done, absolutely. Solo battles, I leave it up to you, but I want you guys to keep in mind, if you don't want to do 20 solo battles, which is totally fine, you should definitely bang out 20 MUT Champions wins. And when I tell you guys I'm butt cheeks trash, I promise you I am butt cheeks trash. We're going to show the team that I'm ending with here as we go into the weekend and probably play some head-to-head and maybe get a pack or 2 out of the rest of the pass. But this is the team I'm ending with after the first season pass. The most I spent was, I got the pre-order money and then I spent 100 in the first bundle, and that's it. I'm probably going to chill on this for the rest of the year. I'm at 500k coins and I'm probably just going to rotate people in and out just like I do every year. So just keep that in mind here as we look at the team. There's not going to be a lot of options to kind of mess with right now, but going forward, I'm going to have a couple guys that I can interchange and, be flexible with the amount of coins that I have. But this team always changed, mostly due to the rewards we got going through the solo battles and the season pass and all that good stuff. I didn't really max out anything crazy. I spent $100 and got 1 damn 89 out of the all Madden thing, and that was because I put all the little 82s in it. Like, that was horrible, and like, I don't think this year is going to be a good year for packs. There's a lot of money offers. We might talk about this in a different video, but I mean, look at this alone. Money offer, money offer, money offer, money offer, money offer, money offer. Like money offer, money offer, money offer, money offer, money offer, coins or money, but the rest is money and then training. A lot of money offers, and it kind of concerns me, but that's besides the point. We're going to jump right here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what my head-to-head record was. Solo battles, my points, my score here. Again, reminder, score doesn't really matter. I'm 247, 296. I don't even know where that would rank in comparison to last year. But as you can see here, there's some solo battles players that really grinded hard and are getting 488,000. Like, that's awesome. But it doesn't matter, right? Like, there's nothing in the competitive pass that says you getting all this is ideal. It's just for bragging rights, really. I played all mine on MVP, like I showed you guys. And last week, look at that, 689. Like, there's just, I just don't understand it. I get people just want to be at top leaderboards, and it currently, makes sense to do that, I guess, if that's your whole goal. But I just want to get the rewards that make sense. So I'm going to hit update here. As you can see, I have a DNF here. Behind my fat head here against the Eagles team. The DNF is because I told you guys earlier, my Xbox continues to crash as I'm trying to awkwardly move myself out of this. My Xbox continues to crash playing the next gen version of the game. So I have troubles sometimes finishing solo battles, head-to-heads, and that's mostly due to the console just closing down, completely crashing and getting me out of games. So when you see the head-to-head record, keep that in mind here. So first things first, I'll show you here the season's record. We're 3-0 on this season, right? That we just started. We have a new season right now. But overall, you can check your leaderboard and see where you rank. So as you can see, my record right here is 11-18. Okay, I'm not even like that good at all. I'm pretty mediocre. 3 in a row. I haven't won a Super Bowl. I'm scoring 3 points and allowing 1. This is really due to the fact that I don't sit in games that I'm not having fun in. If I'm not having fun, I'm quitting. If you see me on stream and you know how it goes, you score an early touchdown on me, you get a fumble early, something like that, I'm out. See you later, bye, I'm out. So like, that's just me, okay? I'm not gonna sit there and do something that really kind of, makes me mad and upset. So I'm just gonna, quit and leave. So, the stats aren't great, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm 11 and 18. And again, I showed you guys, 10 of those wins counted, right? Because there was an issue with the CP, like we talked about earlier. But I got 11 and 18 is my current season's record. Now let's go to champions here. Look at the record there, 7 and 9. And if we go down the leaderboard, I'm going to show you something else here. 7 and 9 is my record there. My guy D Grizzle there, 11 wins, 9 games remaining. I have 9 games remaining. That's we got what, 25 games in total, I believe. Let me double check here. Yeah, we got 25 games in total here. So that means I played 16 games and I got 7 wins. That means my record's 7 and 9 for this week. And if we go back to previous week, I played 14 games and got 3 wins. Okay, out of 14 games, I went 3 and 11. Most of that was due to DNFs, I will say. My console just closing on me because these are full games. But yeah, I mean, that's just how I did it though. And the strength of schedule kept going down because I kept getting crashed out, but I still got some wins. I got 10 wins in total. And that's it. That's the competitive pass. I mean, that's just, it wasn't even hard. House rules, I will say, I've been playing it here and there, but as you also saw the headliners pass, I got that done. So I don't even need to finish house rules. And if you don't need to finish house rules, you don't have to. I don't think the rewards are worth it personally. I mean, that 86 B&D is cool out of doing the house rules rewards here. As you go through, I think right here, what was it? 30 or 20 wins, you get the BND 86, and then you get another, you don't get anything else for like winning anything more, really, just gold and some coins. So I didn't really think it was worth it. I only got 4 house rules wins. I think I played like 10 times. I just don't think it's worth it. And now, as you can see, you can get the headliner stuff done easily. I still had some stuff left over here on solo battles and stuff. So you can easily get this stuff done and get all the rewards for the headliners program. It ends in 48 days. And that's a little reminder too, that like, you don't want to, go crazy on this. It's not going to expire. It's going to expire when the season pass expires. The only thing that updates every 2 weeks is the competitive pass. So that's the video. That's just what I wanted to talk about right here, is the competitive pass and how easy it is to get this stuff done. It is so easy, guys. Again, 10 wins, head-to-head seasons, 10 wins on MUT Champs, and I got 28 house rules wins. Did all the stats for both weeks, did both weeks sets, and I got Trevor Lawrence, and I still have some more points that I can accrue to get more rewards. So the competitive pass seems worth it so far. Once we have the whole month of rewards, we'll tally them all up together and see what the difference is between total monthlies versus monthlies now, and then, the week by week, all that good stuff. So we're going to break that down and go over everything rewards wise for MUT later on. But I just wanted to make this video real quick for you guys. Hope you have a great day. Sub if you like the video, comment down below, let me know what you think. Peace.